Too Many Hats podcast with your hosts with the most, Tony and Lavelle. Every morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have Queen Watkins with Clock That He. Tune in with us and have a great time. Let's talk about it right here. Too Many Hats podcast.
Good morning, top of the morning to you, my good people. Happy Tuesday on this beautiful Tuesday. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, man. It's your host with the most, Tony Mays, Lavelle Salter. What it do, my guy?
What up, bro?
You got it, man. I don't know what is this doing right here, bro. What's going on? It's like it cut off part of one of my comments. So anyway, here we go, man. So yesterday we talked about basically reviewing our 1 year anniversary show and kind of just having a discussion on that. We're gonna break it up and kind of discuss it probably the remaining of the week, depending on how we go through it. I know we want to be able to take comments and questions or anything that may come in between. So we just gonna spend this entire hour just going through the show, talking about maybe some of the highlights or some of the questions that came up, or just comments on some of the stuff that was said. Again, let me put the disclaimer out there that certain portions may get a little verbally graphic. So
Yeah, we're gonna try to get into that part today, though. It was
we may not, but I'm just putting the disclaimer out there.
yeah.
You might not want to have this on the loudspeaker at the job. You might want to put your earbuds in. So
The whole readers was kicking in early.
man, I don't know what Lavelle put in them whole readers, but yeah.
Oh wow.
The mimosas was on point too, but them whole readers, they was something serious. Is all I'm gonna say. So without further ado, let's just jump on it too. And then let me see. I'm micing. Let's see.
The Too Many Hats podcast with your hosts with the most, Tony and Lavelle. Every morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have Queen Watkins with Clock That He. Tune in with us and have a great time. Let's talk about it right here. Too Many Hats podcast.
Volume don't do this. Okay.
Good afternoon, my good people. Welcome to the 2 Men and Hat podcast show. It's your host with the most, Tony Mays, Lavelle Salter.
What it do?
What it do, my guy?
Man, we in the building, baby. One time. Let's go.
Yeah.
Happy 1 anniversary to you, baby.
Man, look, we got some folks that actually came.
Yeah,
when I tell you, travel through the thunderstorms, the tornadoes, to be with us all the way from Ohio, man. Y'all give it up for him, man. Give it up for my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law from driving all the way from Ohio
One time.
through the tornadoes. Yeah, man. Look, we got a good show for y'all this evening, man. I don't know if you got a chance to actually see our first single panel, but it was off the chain.
Yep.
And we actually had about 10, 12 people, but of course, you know, things happen. We understand.
It's all
It's the
good.
nature of the game. It's all good, right?
Yep.
All right, but we're gonna move on anyway, right?
That's right.
So we got a power pack show for you guys this evening, and so we want to start off by introducing our single panel. These are the young ladies and young men that are going to be answering these questions that
I ain't even
actually
changed my name
Brother
on
Blaze
this,
prepared for them.
Oh Lord.
And I actually sent them the questions, and when I sent them the questions, it was a lot of thumbs up, like, oh my God, you know, a lot of smiling faces and thumbs up. So,
Yeah.
but the first thing we want to do is we want to actually get to know these people. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start with Monica first, Monica Ingram. And we're going to start with Monica first. Monica's to my left, to your right, probably, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
I was supposed to bring the camera.
So, Monica, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was supposed to
Give it a mic. Give it a mic.
There's two of them up there.
I'm Monica Ingram. I am divorced,
Well.
have been divorced, single, satisfied, and sanctified. All right, but just a blessing to be alive, and I've been knowing the Mays family all my life. They drove our home church.
That's the Christ thing right there.
All right then. I'm at Brown Baptist with the same God over there, the same God over here,
Hello.
the same
What
God
you
where you
said?
all are.
What you said?
Amen. All right then.
Woo, this is going to be a sanctified show.
Not really.
Wow.
Come on, Quintavios.
How y'all doing?
I don't know why I was so low.
Tavis,
A.K.A. the boss.
Tabo the boss is what they call me. I'm single. I can't come behind her with the church and everything, but
He got his sexy voice on. That man hit him with his sexy voice. You trying to get a woman out the audience, ain't it?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I don't know what to tell you, but you know, just me.
He said, I don't know what to tell you.
Appreciate your Tavo the boss. Come on, we're gonna save Mr. Peck for last. Come on, Miss Sparkle. Hey, let me tell y'all something about this young lady. She actually has a podcast called Spark the Conversation. I'm pretty sure she's gonna tell y'all about it. But it's an awesome show. If you ever get a chance to listen to it, make sure you listen to it.
Of course, I'm going to tell you about it. So I have my own podcast as well called Spark the Conversation. I am single. Been knowing Tony for a while. We used to work at the city together. But just happy to be a part of it. They invited me to be a part of the single panel.
And last but not least, Mr.
Yes.
Damian Peck. You gonna flex your pecs for us?
My name is Damien, and basically I'm just a person that's passionate about helping people in all aspects of life. I'm a life coach, mentor, and a mental health counselor. Don't look at those titles because I'm still a man
Hello.
under construction.
Hello, somebody.
And that what motivates me to help others is pushing hard every day to be the best version of myself so I can be effective in helping other people.
Okay then, Mr. Damian Peck.
Oh, and I just wrote my first book. It came out May 4th, The Defect. In the mirror, self-reflect before you connect. And it's all about just dating as a man and things that women can take from that for as a man, detoxing himself, being fully healed, and the 6 most important aspects of a man that I feel like every man should have is visionary, teacher, provider, protector, cultivator.
Say it, Reverend.
Okay then.
I should have did better with my introduction.
All right. Hold on, keep that mic. What's the best or worst compliment you ever received from someone trying to?
You hear Echo Lavelle?
Don't hop all at one time.
Any one of y'all?
I don't hear Echo. Monka says Echo. You hear Lavelle? You hear Echo? Monka Ingram says yes, I do. I don't hear Echo. I don't know. Echo?
Yeah, when it's playing, it's echo. Yeah, when the video is playing.
Margaret Ingram says, yes, I do. I don't hear echo. I don't know. Yeah, I don't hear an echo, but let's see.
Can just jump on in there. What's the best or worst compliment you ever got?
Turn your mic on.
The best compliment I've gotten was, I love your gray hair. And when I gave them my actual age of 58, they couldn't believe it. You're 10 years younger, so that's a great compliment. I don't look like my age. Because age is an arbitrary number anyway.
That's not great. That's silver. You a silver fox.
Nobody else? Worst? Great, best or worst compliment?
I guess my biggest compliment, I'm a hard worker. You know, some of my work ethic. So I guess that's like my best compliment that I got. People can see.
Somebody told you was the best, or you telling yourself you the best one?
That's what they told me.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to make sure. Cause sometimes we just put our own stuff up on the pedestal. I ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, you're going to see the hustle. You're going to see the hustle. You know, women are, you know, they like to watch. So give them something to watch.
That's Sparky. You a young lady.
I know what we.
I know you be out there, and them dudes be coming with some crazy stuff. What's the craziest or worst or best compliment you ever got?
I always get the same one, the way I carry myself, because I'm only 29, so I'll be 30 in June. Whew. But I always get the same one, like, yeah, June. I always get the same compliment, just how I carry myself to be so young. I am like an old soul anyway, so.
Yes, Lord.
Don't start. But yeah, that's like the ongoing.
All right. Miss Peg, you got anything? Worst? Best?
My best compliment was I'm too understanding. And I guess my worst compliment was I'm too straightforward. I have no filter.
They told me I was too cocky.
Did they ever tell one of them tell you too short?
Now, some women like it short.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, shout out to the short kings, man.
Don't y'all stop.
Hey, man, we might well do it right. We're going to be in this storm.
Oh, where them fans at? Where them fans at? If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
I would change my attitude because I am Monica, but I have personalities, but I'm not bipolar. And there is Monica, Monique, and Monica.
Oh,
but
Lord.
the Monica, you really don't want to meet her. And she comes out, and when she comes out, she's like Damien said, a little raw. And I am very straightforward, and I don't back down too much. But I would change I would watch Monica a little bit more. So I've gotten better with her, because I used to be a snap, crackle, and pop. But I've learned, and I will pop in a minute.
Snap, crackle,
So don't let my
and
looks
pop.
fool you. But I'm a good person, but that personality, Monica, she'll come out. And I mean, even though I love the Lord, I mean, I'm still a human being, and in the flesh, oh we.
All right.
Oh we.
Okay, then. Mr. Cortavius, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
I would say I'm too nonchalant. I would say I might need to carry a little more. But I just see through the BS, or something might come my way, or you might be acting a certain way. I just brush it off, or you might try to mess up my peace. I might brush it off. So I might be a little too nonchalant. Maybe I should carry a little more, I would say.
Okay. All right. Come on, Sparkle or Damien, one of y'all.
I'm with you. I'm with, is it Monica? I'm kind of too direct sometimes, so it's like I'm learning how to like pause and pull it back. But sometimes I'm just like a no, just get straightforward type of person. So
No
small
nonsense.
talk, just get to the point.
Ooh, no small talk.
Straight shooter.
Yeah, it's a man gonna love you. Yeah. Come on, Damien.
It's my turn. Well, basically, to be honest, I don't mean to go to church right now, but I wouldn't change nothing about myself. Then I wouldn't say that God would be saying that God is not a perfect God. Because he created me in this image, and he instilled in me everything that I need to operate in this earth. And it is some things that I don't like about myself. That's why he said, lean not on your own understanding.
Come on in,
So I had to go back and talk to him first. Like, all right, now I want to slap somebody, but hey, how I do this? All right, I want to say this, but how I do this? So the things that I don't like about myself is actually sometimes your pain is your gain if you get an understanding of why he instilled these things in you.
Come on in here, man.
Man, welcome to the Two Men that has sanctified single panel conversation today. Yeah. Do you consider yourself to be an introvert or an extrovert? Do you think that opposites attract?
Me anyway, eventually. I'm both. I'm actually like a very shy person, so I've actually gotten out of that. So I'm an introvert majority of the time because I'm the youngest in my family, so I'm used to being alone because all my brothers and sisters are older, like 40 years old. So I'm the youngest. Extrovert because my job that I do has forced me to be a people person. So now I've kind of grown into my own to talk and network and things like that. But I'm both. Sometimes opposites do attract. Sometimes people just opposite. So.
Hello.
I totally agree with Sparkle. Opposite do attract because I don't want someone who's boring. You know, I talk a lot anyway. I've talked for 35 years on my job, so I need to be quiet sometimes. Let somebody else talk and I listen. So opposite does attract in my world. Yeah, it does. Introvert. I am a people person. I talk to a stranger. I sit there and talk to you like, oh, I like your shoes, and get to knowing you. And you're like, you've been knowing her a long time? No, but I am a people person. I am. But if I don't like you, it'll show that I don't like you because I won't say anything but hello.
I can agree with everybody up here. Opposites do attract. I am an extrovert, so I'm very outgoing. But I feel like opposite attract because sometimes you need a partner to kind of bring you out of your comfort zone, kind of get you to explore some things that you would never do or go around some places that you would never go. So I feel like opposite does attract, and I am an extrovert. I love people from everything I do. So
I'm a little bit of both, cause I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with being alone, as long as you know how to cope with being lonely. And I do think opposite attracts because sometimes we would look for people with similar qualities.
Yeah.
But if y'all are two in the same, somebody's not needed. So how y'all gonna balance each other out if both of you all are the same? So I feel like opposite do attract.
Yeah.
And it's necessary.
Okay. All right.
Let me unmute myself and pause.
Daniel about to go left in a little bit.
Huh?
I
You
said
said
we
what?
about to get a turn in a little bit. Daniel gonna go left.
I know, but I wanted to stop this because when you talk about the introverts and extroverts and do opposites attract, one of the things that I always say, and I definitely believe that opposites attract. And I think sometimes if you're too much of something, you need something else to balance you out. And so when I guess that's why I just believe, you know, and people can be the same. I mean, and then the longer you be with somebody, it seems like the more, it could just be me, but the more you with somebody, it sounds like the more you start to look like them, be like them, act like them.
Oh yeah. You know,
People
so
tell,
when they start feeding you.
yeah. So it's like me and Monica been together so long. Is people look at us and be like, man, y'all could actually be sisters and brothers. Y'all like she can order for me. She can finish my statements, and I mean, because we've been together so long and we picked up so long on each other that it's like we started to compliment each other. But I definitely believe that in the beginning of our relationship, boy, we was night and day. It's in so many areas. We were night and day, And
And the
I
two
think
shall become one.
yeah, yeah. So I'm definitely with Damon as it relates to opposites attracting, and he believe and then the older you get, it's like the more settled in your ways you get. It's kind of hard for you to really kind of change or so you kind of get what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Okay. What does love mean to you?
I go first.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't give me the agape love, the Christian love. What does love mean? A man and a woman love.
They gonna get it to you straight. They gonna get it to you.
Yeah. I need some straight shooters.
I think that love is sacrifice, compromise,
You gonna get you a woman before you leave here.
and this.
Hey, he coming hard in the paint. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you gonna get you a woman.
I'm gonna have to walk away.
Sacrifice,
Before you leave
compromise, and discipline. And in order to have discipline, you got to get connected to the author love. That's going to show you how to love. Because connection is power, because we are selfish creatures. If we loving from a natural standpoint, we ain't finna tolerate a whole lot of stuff. But as we build that relationship with him and get connected to the author love, it's going to be some things that you're going to have to overlook. Because sometimes we be thinking the other person is the problem, but we actually the problem.
Yeah.
When you've been doing so much in your own selfish ways, that sometimes your toxic ways can feel right to you.
You got to work on the defect in the mirror.
Exactly. So I would say discipline, sacrifice,
Yes, sir.
and compromise.
Okay then.
I agree with Damien as well. Love is a verb. You can tell me you love me all day long, but if you unless you show me, it don't mean buying me anything. Just show me your time, your loyalty, your conversation, communication also. So it's a verb, and yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it.
All right.
Yeah.
I got some good answers.
Why you so nervous? Answer the question.
Nah, I got my answer.
I agree. Love is respect, selfless, and you have to compromise, and you have to show it. So, yeah.
I guess it's my turn.
Yes.
I agree with everybody up here, but one thing I want to add, the icing on the cake is love is when you are when the person you with makes you happy. Like you get the joy of making them
Oh,
happy.
baby, where you at? Can you make me happy? Do you make me happy?
So if you get the joy of making your partner happy, that's what love is. Somebody that it not necessarily that this person is reciprocating the energy that you might just like, I just love making this person happy. That's what makes me feel good. That's how you know you're in love, if you ask me.
Hey, that's big boss of you, boss.
Yes, sir. People listen to their surface. Only you can make me happy.
Yeah.
Hello,
big
somebody.
boss. All right, the last question before we clock that tea with our girl Queen Watkins is, what is your biggest dream? And this is all the getting to know you part. What is your biggest dream or aspiration?
Dang, y'all put me out there. So, if y'all didn't know, I am in information technology. I love tech. That's my job. That's what I do. So my biggest dream is to develop my own software. I have a goal of mine developing smart homes for affordable people. So you don't need a $500,000 $1 million house to have a smart home. So my objective inside my life is to create a software that can grow into any home to make your home smart. So as far as like locks, thermostat, lights, etc., you can all control that from the palm of your hand and it'll be super secure. So that's my goal.
Yep, that's good. That's good stuff. Can I build a house that you put the smart technology in?
We build it together.
All right.
You do the hardware, I do the software.
I might better revamp my dream.
Did you hear that? He said he'll do the software, you do the hardware. That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope, Lavelle.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Lavelle. That was dope.
That means both of y'all gonna be working.
Yeah. I'm gonna expand my dream off his dream.
Ain't no I-10. Ain't no I-10.
All right. Anybody else? Dreams, aspirations?
I guess for me, it's to first of all to continue to let God direct my path and where I'm supposed to go, because my direction may not be His direction for me, but it's to grow, spark the conversation more than what it is, and to continue to grow in the media field that I'm in. I do marketing and communication, so I want to keep that trajectory going wherever it may land me, and just continue to grow my podcast and what I'm doing, because it's a lot of work, but if I keep to it, it'll be where I want it to be.
Woo. Okay. Y'all got some good stuff. Y'all smart. You so smart.
I just wanted to say that my goal pretty much is to be with a person who's organic, keeping it real. Just no schedules, spontaneous. Just keeping it real, organic, and let's just have fun. I'm already at peace because I'm been single for a while. So
I don't know how her question even added up. I mean, her answers.
Let's enjoy life, because life is lifing, and let's just enjoy it.
I like that dream, man. She took her dreams and aspirations and made it relational.
Yes, I was.
I love that.
Preacher man, talk to her.
Come on, Rabin.
You helped her.
I could have started from the introduction because I tried some of everything.
You got 2 minutes, David.
But it would be to operate in my purpose. I want to do everything that God created me to do on this earth. And every season that He allows me to be in, I want to be able to operate in that season as a winter season. So that's fulfilling my purpose for being here.
That's good stuff. Y'all get a single panel round of applause, man. That is awesome. So y'all know what time it is, right?
Oh, we get into Queen clocking that T. But we got some comments. I wanted to make sure and y'all make sure if y'all have any questions, y'all throw these in there too, because we're basically reviewing this. Monica says, great answers from the panel. Yeah, they had some really, really good answers, and that y'all ain't heard no answers till we get into the second part, but they had some really, really good answers. She said the boss didn't come to play. Look, I'm telling you something. And I said this, I think the Monday after the show, but I really learned some things about myself on doing this particular show, and I learned some stuff about people. Like Catavius has been around me since he's been in high school, and like the maturity level, the growth level, and all that stuff that I saw in him, bro, was incredible. Because I hadn't seen that, that side of him. I mean, I have, but not to that intellectual side. Let me just say it that way. Good morning, Miss Alfreda. Good morning, Queen. Monica says, I love to see young folks with goals and aspirations. And he had he had me revamping, thinking my dreams and goals. I'm like, shit, I need to rethink my dreams and goals, because he talking about changing, creating some technology that he can, and make it affordable, for people's houses. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Queen said, Tavo with the preacher man, LOL. Everybody did a great job. They did. Mark said she agreed. Queen said they had to warm up, and baby did they. Boy, when I tell you, when we get after this tea, it's gonna go left field.
Well, I think it's going so much faster than the world the day is.
What'd you say, LaVia?
I think it's going so much faster than the day it was.
Well, that's because we kind of playing straight through we had to play through the introductions and all that stuff. Yeah. And so people really have a lot of comments and stuff about that. But when they warmed up, after they went through them little intro questions and stuff and got to that phase 2, Yeah, it was something serious. So anywho, let's get back to it.
It's time to put them phones down, put them fingers up. It's time to clock that T with our girl, Queen Watkins.
I'm really scared right now. I don't know what I'm walking into right now. I'm really terrified.
Good morning. Y'all know what time it is. Put them phones down, fingers up. It's time to clock that tea with your girl, Queen Watkins. Amazing time, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to clock that tea. So have y'all heard of the ghetto love story from out of Little Rock? Let's talk about it. So there's a couple. She found out that her husband was cheating on her, but instead of her telling him, she went and investigated. And she found the girl that he was cheating with, and she found also her baby father. So she decided to talk to the baby father on the other side and let him know, hey, your woman is cheating with my man, so why not let's get together?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what she said. And they got together.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yes.
So the man was cheating with a woman. Wait a minute, and then his woman found out.
Yep.
Went found her man
That part.
and started cheating.
And did.
That ain't nothing but a hurt relationship.
That's called what that stuff? What's that stuff called?
Will Smith and them had. Will Smith and what's the name had? Eddie was called.
It's called
Oh.
Entanglement.
Well, you know when you be swapping wives and what that stuff called?
Swingers.
Swinging.
Okay.
They just
Swingers.
But they weren't swinging.
But they weren't swinging because they
didn't know
went
at first.
together. They out there sneaking.
They
Okay.
didn't
I
right.
It
thought
sounds like a hurt relationship.
So I thought it was called an entanglement.
That ain't no love, dog.
So he agreed, and he met up with her the next day. He said when he first saw her, she was showing all 36 of her teeth. And she was
36? She had 4
all
too many.
36. And she was so happy to see him. He said it was love at first sight. Now, mind you, this the other baby daddy with the other baby mama. So they decided, they're from Little Rock, they decided to come to Memphis on a little vacation. And there was a hat that he bought, and it had her name on it. So she decided to post it on social media. Now, when she posted it on social media, the other baby mama seen it. And she called old boy and told him, come home and get these kids right now, or you're gonna have an eviction notice when you get back. So he didn't come home. He was enjoying himself. He was having a good old time. So when he got home, he had an eviction notice. But the girlfriend on the side, she said that's okay. They moved in together now. She said she knew she was delusional because after day 3, she said she loved him. After day 20, they got a matching tattoo. And after day 30, and after day 30, they moved in together. She said everybody hating on her. She said we don't need to act like we don't do stuff like that. Everybody is hating on them because they are in love with each other. And she said that the other 2 people are unhappy with each other because it was just a one-night stand and they end up falling in love. So she said let them love each other. All right, y'all, that's all the tea that I have today. Make sure y'all tune in to 2 Men That Hats Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. sharp. Don't forget to stay tuned for your girl, Queen Watkins. Clock that tea.
Y'all give it up for my girl, Queen Watkins with Clock D. Look, she always come up with some tea that leaves so many freaking questions. Like, I don't really understand the whole, like, how in the world did she go and find, how did she find his man? I don't understand all of that.
I
A
guarantee you
woman
it
can
was social media.
investigate. Don't let no woman investigate. We gonna find out. And she found out.
Look, if I got to go through all of that, I don't need you. I'm just saying. So that's why I really appreciate being married. I've been married for over 32 years. I appreciate not having to be out here on this dating scene because There's some crazy stuff going on, and I don't even know they was dating. It sounds like they might have been in good relationships. I don't know, but that was some crazy stuff, man. Thank you, Queen, for clocking that T. So let's get into part 2 with our single panel. We finna get interesting. We finna talk about dating in the 21st century. So there's a thing that's called the counterfeit culture. And the counterfeit culture is basically when somebody tries to talk to you, try to learn everything there is about you to try to become that person for you. But they're only trying to do it to get something from you or out of you. And I know y'all women will probably say there's a lot of men playing them kind of games. No, it's a lot of folk playing them games. So as it relates to the counterfeit culture and just knowing that this kind of culture is out there, how do you avoid this type of situation when dating? How would you handle the person or situation if it happened to you?
Honestly, you really can't avoid it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Like, they gonna come on your doorstep like anybody else. You know, it's your job to kind of look at that person, recognize that person, and kind of to make your decision. If you're gonna keep on playing in the water or you gonna let it go. So
it got to be some red flag though at some point.
I mean, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Since I got Preacher Man behind me, so I know he gonna relate to it. So,
crazy.
Your devil gonna come as your best friend, right? Your devil gonna come as something that you like to try to take control of your life. Same as women, man. They gonna come in disguises, and it's your job to kind of figure out they wearing masks or they wearing it not, you know. And it come through experience, you know. Some people get their heart broke, some people get ran over, whatever the case might be. But it's all a learning experience. So it's really just on you, you know, to kind of recognize and kind of see what it is. And some people get hurt, some people get.
I like what he said. You really have to try to recognize what, you know, but it's difficult. I think, Lavelle, in this day and age, it's very difficult to weed out the what did you call them, Lavelle? You call them something else.
Counterfeit characters.
Counterfeit characters. It's difficult. It's difficult in this day and time to really weed out the counterfeit characters. So the ones that are out here now that are viewing this and viewing this 1 year anniversary show in review, if you're dating, you're actively dating out here, how do you navigate past the counterfeit culture to see like who really is for you and who's not? Because that just seemed like it would be a difficult thing, because especially, you know, we talked about yesterday how a lot of people are leading the relationship with sex. So you ain't even figured out or know that much about a person, and you jumping immediately straight to the sex to get to the feeling, as opposed to learning or knowing anything about a person. So how do you do that and navigate through that and not get caught up in the counterfeit culture? Please keep this. Well, we're gonna be Renee. Renee was one of our contestants, so we're gonna actually Renee. We're gonna be.
You mean a panel?
Yeah. It's gonna be going. We're gonna be doing this the rest of the week. We're gonna be kind of reviewing the whole show, so we might not even get. We only got, you know, about 20 more minutes, so we probably won't even get through this whole thing. But so
you haven't made your arrival yet.
yeah, you haven't made your arrival to the show. It got really interesting once you got there. You sitting by Tavo, we should have never allowed that to happen.
And let me say this while you on here watching and applaud you and appreciate you. Not only did you come through the storm, but you had death in your family and you still made it. Man, kudos. We appreciate you. Then you came kicked it with us after the fact. You know, so hey man, we appreciate all the love, man. Real talk.
Yep, for sure. All right, let's see what Tavo got to say about it.
take advantage of the whole nine. So I mean, I can't say I feel sorry for him because you gotta go through that. You gotta, what Queen was saying, some people be delusional. Some people can't understand the reality at the end. Like this person is using them, this person is doing X, Y, and Z to them. So it's just reality it is. But me personally, I don't think you can avoid it. I think you're gonna run across every type of person in this world. But it's your job to figure out if you're gonna stay or you're gonna leave.
Interesting.
I do agree with that as well. And also, you have some common sense because you just never know what people have on their mind or their agenda. And you listen to them and you hear them all the time. You just have to have a little common sense. And then you also have to realize what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. Because people give you BS all the time. You hear BS, and I guess you take a BSer, a bullshitter, to no one. I'm going to keep it out like that.
She said it.
But anyway, speaking on my behalf, what I'm going to tolerate, what I'm not going to tolerate. If I'm talking to you for a while and I'm hearing your conversation and you just keep talking, but you're not doing, not bagging it up or whatever, I'm like, I'm going to let you call me and I won't answer. How about that? Or I just tell you, don't call me no more, don't text me no more. What's the song? Don't call me no more and don't text me no more.
So let me ask you this. Is that toleration, is that part of compromise for you or?
If you give me the BS, there's no tolerate. I don't tolerate BS at all.
All right.
I don't. I will give you a chance, but when you come to me with games, I ain't got time for games. The boys play houses and grown men build homes.
Whew. Ooh, she dropped that nugget right there. Grown men build homes.
If you want. So let me just be perfectly clear with the single panel. If the question doesn't pertain to you or you don't have a perspective on it, you don't have to answer. If you want to answer it, let's get wild and hold that sign up so we can know that you answer that question. All right?
Get wild.
Tony had a question.
Oh, also, if you have a question in the audience, there is a mic right there that you can walk up to and ask your question to the single panel. There you go. That mic is on if you have a question.
Let's go, my dog. Go on, meet me front and center.
All right. Anybody else want to answer that question before that question comes? Come on, Dame.
I was asking how many chances is too many chances?
I say 2 for me. 2 times, man, ain't no strike 3. That's just me.
I thought it was strike 3 you out.
Nah, that's for the delusional people.
What's the song? I guess if I allow it,
Fool me one
if I
time,
allow you
shame
to
on
do it to me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Shame on you. But if I allowed you to do it to me twice, then that's shame on me. So I guess he's saying you don't get a third chance to do it to me. I guess.
Hey, though, but, some people are more forgiving than others. You might want 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see the good in this person. Go crazy.
But you ain't gonna be in the camera.
Anybody else want to answer that question? How many chances is too many chances?
Me personally, I'm 0 tolerant for the simple fact 30, 40, damn, we half 100. We ain't got time for no damn games.
That might stand on
Straight to the point. Tell your intentions, what the hell you looking for. And then we have requirements, and then we have expectations. Yeah. Requirements is the shit that you need up front, off top. And then anybody can play that game. It is a way to escape that shit.
When
they're willing to be inconvenienced for your convenience. See, they can do that shit when they feel good. But when you really need them to step in,
y'all done got the preacher mad.
What you gonna do then?
Well, I gotta take my jacket off, Doc.
Man, y'all done got the preacher mad.
Talk. Hey, preacher.
Because that's why half of us hurt, emotionally unstable. We see somebody good, but we fucked up from the last person.
Hey, talk your talk.
We gonna be bleeping this show. This show gonna be getting bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Hey man, y'all, that's my type of conversation. So
Hey man, that's just.
Hey, he's still clocking that T-Dot.
Man, we got a lot of more questions to go. I just hate to see what his answer's gonna be going forward. Okay,
Hey, I love it, man. I love the passion. I love the
anybody else want to answer that question?
They said do the wild thing. So what is it?
All right. How do you feel about now? When dating, how do you prefer to meet the person and why? When dating.
If y'all think that was raw, that was not raw.
No, that wasn't. That was passion right
Y'all
there.
thought that was raw. That wasn't raw. Them shots had definitely kicked in by then. Them whole readers had definitely kicked in by then. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them, yeah, they had them kicked in by then. But Monica said that part, Damien. Rodney said the reality is that people must be vetted. Everyone new comes with the shiny new wrapper, like the brand new iPhone i7, a Galaxy 26. Damn, we got a Galaxy 26 now? It comes in a new package, but you need to check it out to make sure it works for you. It may be a while to find out what it doesn't do. At that point, you keep it or exchange it. Damn. Verde said facts though. Monk said them shots kicked in. They was in there. Only for the grown and sexy. Boy, that question right there touched some nerves. I was like, y'all done got the preacher mad up in here. That thing went off, bro.
He was telling the truth though.
He was absolutely positively telling the truth. And he kind of put it in a way that, like, really, you know, and to be honest with you, Tavo kind of said it.
Yeah, nobody got to tell
You know, he said, like, you know, sometimes, you know, you would give people too many chances. That's being delusional. You know what I'm saying? What we say out of Talavera, when people show you who they are, believe it. When people show you who they are, believe it. And it shouldn't take them 20, 30 times to show you who they are. If it is, I'm with Tavo. You delusional.
Pretty much.
At what point you gonna hold the person accountable for their actions and what they're doing? All right, let's hop on back in it, man. Come on now, man. Come on, man.
How do you prefer to meet a person and why? Come on, boss. Come on, boss.
Me personally, I prefer to meet somebody in person, in passing. You know, I don't want to be on the social media. I don't want to be on none of that. I'd rather approach a woman the traditional way in person, and that's just what I prefer.
Same, in person.
Come on, Monica.
I'm old school. I like the old-fashioned way. You know, 21st century, you know, can't hardly find old school, but you know, I want to meet you on the phone, you know, talk to you on the phone. We meet somewhere in public, because I don't know you. I need to go somewhere in public in case there is some riffraffs or whatever about you, or some uncertainty things that I don't know about you yet. So somewhere in public, but I believe in old school dating, holding hands, opening the doors, you know, what's the word, courting.
Yeah.
I'm that old, but that's the called respect. And if you don't respect yourself, anybody else gonna respect yourself.
Hello.
And as Kendrick Lamar says, I love myself too much not to be respected.
Let me ask y'all a question. Cause I've heard a lot of women say, it just ain't no good men out here. It just ain't no good men out here. The good men are out here. They at the gas station.
You got one, don't worry.
They at
about
Walmart. They at the grocery store. They at all the places that they approach you and say, how you doing today, ma'am? And you say, get away from me. Ugh. When they walk up to you at the gas station, say, "Hey, how you doing, ma'am? Can I pump that gas for you? Napkin, please."
The question is, what do they consider good?
I'm on my way, bro.
I got too excited about that. Okay. Why do y'all say, Monica, you can answer that one first, that there are no good men out here when there are clearly good men out here?
Well, I just want to say there are some good men. It's just the fact that a lot of women have stipulation and they're trying to look for tall, handsome, and good looking. And like Damon said earlier, he said he's small, he's short, he's small or whatever, but great packages come in small, big packages come in small sizes. So it's not about tall, handsome, and good looking, because you're looking over somebody, your blessing, and then the one you after is the one that's like going to be the whole ass nigga. Excuse my French, but you know, this is for the grown and sexy.
Wait a minute.
This is for the grown and sexy.
Wait a minute. We're gonna be bleeping this show for the next year.
Okay. Bottom line is, if you're looking for tall, handsome, and good looking, you know, he may come in short, dumpy, and fat. My mother-in-law, when I was married, she told me, she said, he's just as tall as you are when he's still on top of his wallet. Can't hint. But anyway, don't be looking for first of all, I don't be looking anyway. I'll tell you this much. I was at Home Depot, and the guy approached me, and he said, how you doing? We're on with that. He said, can I vibe with you? Vibe? I'm looking like, I didn't want to be stupid. I'm like, what is vibe? I didn't have time to Google it because he was in my face. I'm like, what does vibe mean? So I asked him, I said, I'm in the home, but I ain't been on a date.
Boy, I almost fell out my chair. He said he want to vibe with her. She said, I ain't had time to Google it. It was in my
Boy.
She said she ain't had time to Google it because he was in my face.
Oh boy.
Man, I must have missed that one. You know why I missed it? I missed it because I was wiping up. I had knocked mimosa all over my computer and stuff.
Man.
Okay. I digress.
Man, we are at 8 minutes, man. Dog.
But we ain't gonna get
Do you remember what you know what time
they said,
stamp is?
man, that is hilarious. Yes. Google it is crazy.
You so stupid.
Oh boy, how the hell did I miss that?
You know what time stamp we on, so you know where you're gonna pick up at. We got a time stamp.
Man, we gonna stop right there with the Google it. I don't know what time stamp we at, but we gonna know when she say Google
It'll be
it.
easy to find, I guess.
Yeah, when she say Google it, we gonna know where we left off at. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for the some more tomorrow. We're gonna continue tomorrow. It gonna get spicy probably after this Google it come, because I think Renee made her interest somewhere after this.
Yeah, probably about 12 minutes, maybe somewhere in there she pull up.
Whew. Boy, when I tell you, I am over here crying, bro. Like, I'm over here crying, bro. Like, I missed that comment. She said I couldn't Google it because he was in my face. Damn, you had to Google vibe. He said I want to vibe.
She old school. She said she still on the court, so you know.
So he said, I just want to vibe with you. She was like, what the hell is vibe? What the hell you mean vibe with me? She probably was like, with it, but I don't blame her, because this new stuff now, it has so many different meanings.
Well, I mean, even vibe is really old when you really think about it, because even who's that had that song? Was it Guy? The girl, you got that vibe,
bro. That I don't even. Let me see what. I don't even know. 37-13, the bill.
Okay.
37-13. Write that down. 37. Y'all got a pen. 37-13, bro. Monica. 37-13. We had another hour and a half over
Yeah,
half.
let's hold on an hour and a half.
Oh, so we gonna be all week. We might be in the next week with this junk.
But it depends on how we stop about it, though. You know what I'm saying?
37-13. Bro, when I tell you that damn Monica Ingram that shook the tree. How did I miss that? Boy, I'm talking about I must have been really into wiping that table down. Cause I missed that. I
You
missed
probably
that.
still laughing at Clarence too, because when he came up there and looked in the camera.
Yeah, that threw me off too because he was like crazy. So man, look, that's the 2 Men in Hat 1 year anniversary show. The first 37 minutes. And we got another hour and 20 minutes to go. And then so we gonna all week long, man. We gonna share the rest of it, bro. It's crazy. It
Like,
is.
what's so crazy, man? These folks, they ready to do it again already with the panel, man. So
Yeah. Hey man, look. This is y'all. If y'all want to give to the 2 Men in Hat podcast, man, community, what we want to call it, community development, community engagement fund. You can, man, scan this and give, man. It don't matter, $20, $10, $5, man, because everything we do, man, goes towards to try to help in the community. This money don't go in our pockets. The money. Let me just share this. And shout out to Lavelle, bro. Let me say this. Shout out to Lavelle. Lavelle and I invested our own money in a lot of this stuff leading up to the first show and all this stuff, man. And we did not take, I mean, from merchandise to everything, and we did not take a dime back. So that's big, bro. And I just want to say, man, we don't the money don't go in our pocket, man. We try to use the money to uplift in our community, whatever we need to do in our community. So whatever you guys can give to that cause, you can give 2 Men in Hats 2024 Cash App, or you can give through Cheddar. You can scan the QR code and give to Cheddar. Boy, man, just drop us a check and drop it back here. We still take checks. We still take checks. This is just one of the community things that we have going on. This second annual Zelly Fame Whitehaven Easter egg hunt that's going to take place at the Blue Cross Blue Shield David Carnes Park on Whitehaven Lane. We're going to be doing out here with GK Price Entertainment Foundation. Him and his wife Greg Price and his wife Kim. We're joint venturing with them. Y'all can see across the bottom. They got a couple of other sponsors as well, but we're down across the bottom. So Queen came yesterday, dropped off her eggs. We Monica and I have over 300 eggs. Frida has donated eggs. We talking about the plastic eggs, y'all, with the candy in them and stuff. And then we need cakes. If you want to bring a cake out there, it's from 11 to 1. Don't bring the cake at 11. If you're going to come out there to bring the cake or the eggs, try to come before, because they want to try to hide the eggs so the kids can find them and stuff like that, I guess, too. So don't wait till 11 to come out there talking about you want to give your eggs or your cake and donate. No, come out there before then so we can try to, hide the stuff, put the stuff away for the kids to come. So this is just something that one of the community events that we taking part in. GK Price is one of Price's Entertainment and the GK Price Foundation. That this is a good friend of Lavelle and I's, and we've joint ventured with them on a couple of things that they've had done this year, and of course last year with our homeless tent drive. They helped out and assisted with that as well. So And that don't forget that's coming up towards the end of the year. So anything that you want to do to give, just know that whatever you give, it helps going back into the community. We're not taking it and putting it in our pocket at all. It goes back to the community.
Hey man, I'm actually, man, out of everything, I'm really excited about the tent drive this year because I wasn't able to be there last year, but we're gonna take that thing to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna do tents, sleeping bags, tents. Man, if y'all see on Temu, like they got the little wagons. I bought 3 wagons. I got 3 wagons to give away to the homeless. They can put their stuff in the wagons and haul it around. So if y'all go to Temu and places like that, and y'all see these big wagons that they got for sale, go on buy a couple of them, man, and we can have them because they can use that stuff, man, to haul their stuff around. They don't have to carry it or push it in a basket they done stole from Piggly Wiggly somewhere. They can use their wagon. So if y'all see stuff like that, man, don't invest, man. It's just a way to give back. So thank you guys again for that. We appreciate all of your help with that. All right, Lavelle, come on, close us out with this prayer, bro.
Okay, hold on. I'm finna look at something because we talked about this last year. Hold on one second. There you go. So I didn't know there was such thing as National Homeless Day, but that's gonna probably be too late. Cause we did it in November last year.
Yeah, November. We did it for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah, okay. Well, National Homeless Day is known for it's observed around December 21st, which I didn't even know there was such thing as a National Homeless Day.
Yeah. So with us doing what we're doing, that kind of rolls on into December. So we try to do it right before Thanksgiving. And when I'm telling you, the park that we went to, y'all, it was so many people out there feeding the homeless, giving clothes to the homeless. We provided tents and commodities. Our church joint ventures with us, and we gave out commodities and along with oh my God, the T, what's her name? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I apologize, but she provided snacks.
I'm talking about
tea sweet. What is it? Hold on. I'm gonna get this right, y'all. I ain't gonna mess this up. Sweet teas. I think it's sweet teas treats. I want to make sure I get it right.
It's sweet teas treats. I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't want to make sure because I thought I had the actual.
So we need to look at either the 15th or the 22nd of November for the date, either or. If it's gonna be close to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is that.
Whatever that Saturday is, I think we did it the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
So that'll be the 22nd of November.
Yep. So that's cool. Whatever that is before that
Do
Saturday.
you remember the name of the park where y'all went to? I know we started the drama, then y'all moved.
Yeah, that part we went was a lot better. It's right there across from the health department is kind of behind it. Y'all know that big park right there on Poplar. It's a big old park right there on Poplar.
Did y'all connect with anybody over there that was doing it out there? Did y'all connect with any of the other people out there?
Most of the people that was out there just came out there. It was different. It was a motorcycle group that was out there, and it was other businesses. People that's out there feeding, man. That's feeding. Several people feeding. Several people doing. And so what we did was totally different from everybody else, which is what I liked with the tents and the commodities and just giving them. They had soap and my church put together some bags that had soap, towels, wash towels, toothbrushes, toothpaste, personal care items. Yeah.
Well, I just want to make sure we jump on it way earlier this year. Stop. Like you said, once we get with the young lady that we're gonna bless. I want to go ahead and get the flyer done, man, and start pumping it. Try to get some sponsors and everything. I want to try to make it big and be
that's why
out
I
there.
keep putting this up, man, because we're gonna keep putting this up because people can give. You can give every day, all day. I mean, just know that it's going to a good cause.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, man, thanks to my sister Monica, man, for everything that you do behind the scenes. She says she's our personal manager. So We appreciate it, man.
But she do keep us on track with a lot of the stuff, and a lot of stuff that I don't think about. She brings up or mentions that, you know, oh, we need to do such and such. So so she's just as when I tell you she's just as a huge part of the 2 Men and Hats as Lavelle and I, to be honest.
Yeah.
Shout out to Queen, man. Queen, this year we looking forward to Queen. You know what, man? We need to figure out, man, how to do a live podcast in the park for the homeless people one day.
We can do that. I'm in the process of. I was just talking to my partner last night that I want to get one of those quiet generators.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think you got 2 generators, don't you?
Yeah, but one of them is supposed to be quiet, but the other one's not. But they do sell the quiet ones. They sell the ones that just work solely off solar power. So they super quiet. Yeah.
So I was literally just talking about that last night. So that would be dope. So yeah. So let's think about that and see what we need to do to get that done. All right, come on, pray us out, brother. All right. Most gracious God, our Father, Lord God, we thank you for today. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the opportunity for us to share our 1-year anniversary podcast and just go over the things that you gave us for that day. Continue to bless our efforts and thoughts processes to be better than what we were the day before. Continue to touch Tony, continue to touch Queen, continue to touch Monica and Don and everybody that helped us with this process, and let it help us grow to make it even bigger, Lord God. We actually do this in your darling son Jesus' name, and we said, amen.
Amen. Man, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning, same bad time.
Same bad place.
2 Men and Hats.
Let's
talk about it.
It's the 2 Men and Hats podcast with your hosts with the most, Tony and Lavelle. Every morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have Queen Watkins with Clock Dead. Tune in with us and have a great time. Let's talk about it right here. 2 Men and Hats podcast.